Senator Marco Rubio says he would not have authorized the war in Iraq given today's knowledge that there were no weapons of mass destruction there. The presidential candidate offered his foreign policy agenda to the Council on Foreign Relations yesterday. I moderated the discussion. If you look at the Iraq war, after finding out there were no weapons of mass destruction, would you, if you knew that, have been in favor of the Iraqi invasion?
Well, not only would I not have been in favor of it, President Bush would not have been in favor of it. And he said so.
But Vice President Cheney and others have said in the same administration, we'd want to go ahead notwithstanding.
Well, President Bush has said that he regrets that the intelligence was faulty. I don't think the Congress would have voted in favor of authorization if they didn't know that. But let's also be fair about the context. Yes, there was intelligence that was faulty, but there was also a history with Iraq of evasion. It was a country that had had mobile units in the past that it used for both CW, chemical weapons and biological capabilities. It is a country that had actively, not so long in the past, at the moment that decision was made, had invaded a neighboring country in Kuwait. It was a country that had an open dispute going on with international bodies about the inspections and allowing international inspectors to come in and view things. Ultimately, though, I do not believe that if the intelligence had said Iraq does not have a weapon of mass destruction capability, I don't believe President Bush would have authorized to move forward.
Earlier this week, potential candidate and former Rubio mentor Jeb Bush said he still would have authorized the Iraq war. Bush later clarified his remarks, saying he misheard the question. Back to Rubio.
He was very clear.
He was.
Oh, yeah.
I said to him, what do you think of the Pope and Raul Castro? The fact that Raul Castro said he may rejoin the church. Oh, yeah. And Rubio said he'll have a long time confessing all that he's done.
There's quite an answer indeed, of course, because Rubio has been against lifting of the embargo in Cuba.
Absolutely, very strongly against that.
Very strongly against him.